What's going on, folks? It's K Spade, the prospect, the big blue Chevy driver, the guy sometimes referred to as the YouTube MVP. And folks, I am back with another TBR, the Black Russian Vladimir Johnson video, NBA 2K13 My Player gameplay, right? I sound like Q. So yo, I told you guys before, if it's any good news about being on a bad team is when you look on the schedule and you got another bad team on the way. So we are still playing without Michael Beasley, who is a good player on our team. But keep in mind, this is the second game with our new teammate, Nate the Great Robinson. If you missed the last episode, I'm going to sum it up for you. We played good, the emotion was high, but we didn't quite have enough. We didn't get the win. So we're still trying to get Nate Robinson a win. Now I know this is just the second game, but still, we want to get a guy a win. So the game just started, right? I'm going to show you a hell of a way to start the game. Vladimir in the post. He's guarding his man, but he's watching the ball, watching two guys, and at the last minute, look at that. The big net right there, showing him that, no, you can't come in the paint. You got to get permission from the Black Russian, and he's not giving permission right now. So that's a big block. Defense is out trying to stop the break, and that was a very, very, very smart play. Ben Gordon said, yo, I'm not running up against that dude. I know what's up. So a quick pull up right there. He gets the basket. You see the pick and roll right here for Nate Robinson. It ends up being a give and go. Gives it back to Vladimir. He finishes in the paint with the right hand. You know that word that means you can use both of your hands? I have a hard time saying that word. Ambidextrous. I know y'all going to be all in the comment section trying to tell me how to say it. But you know what I mean. He can use both hands, right and left. And no, I'm going to put a pause on it because I know where y'all mind at, and that's not what I'm talking about. Anyway, getting back to the game, man, Scola and Vladimir looking like they could be a threat. You know what I'm saying? Two big men. They could be the next big thing besides Marc Gasol and Zach Randolph or some of these other two big men great teams out there. That was the first team that came to mind. But the thing that really works out good here is Vladimir is not a good rebounder. Keep that in mind. He's getting better offensively. He's a great defensive player, but he can't rebound. So Scola gets the boards. You know, that's their job. Vladimir told him, check this out. Both of us will get the points. You get the rebounds. I get the chicks. They got an agreement. You know, Scola was all right with it. We see Vladimir in the post here. Pump fake, pump fake. Goes up, and even though he can't get the basket to go, he does draw the foul. All is well. So far, the kid is still shooting 100%. I don't know how we missed that shot. That's really Phoenix ball right there, but everything won't drop. Back on the defensive end, trying to stop the break. And, you know, Bayless with a nice runner. That was a great play right there. I think it was Bayless anyway. It was a great play. Whoever it was a great play. So Vladimir calling for it here, throwing up the quick baby hook. I think he called a little bit of glass on that shot. All is well. Now look, going into the half, Phoenix got a small lead. And then they try to stun on my boy Vladimir. He just chilling in the paint. He ain't bothering nobody. Next thing you know, alley-oop on his head. You know Vlad want to get his get back. Trying to set a pick and roll with Nate Robinson. When the pass finally does come in to Vladimir, it's thrown a little too high. You know, Vlad couldn't handle it. It's a turnover, and look at him get down the court and try to get over and contest the last shot. I don't know, maybe he did. So the shot doesn't fall. Going into the half, it's a very small Phoenix Suns lead, but I'll take it. I'm not used to seeing many leads out here in Phoenix. Second half, let's get into it. You get a chance to see Phoenix on the defensive side of the ball. Look at Vladimir trying to play some defense. Great defense, but like I've said so many times, if one guy is playing defense, you need somebody else to get the rebounds, and there's my boy Scola. Had just the flow in, yo. We're going to get Scola a head and shoulders deal. If I don't do nothing else, Scola getting that head and shoulders deal. They got Palomalu. Why not Scola? So Vladimir gives up that work right there in the paint. He's not too happy about it. Still a small lead for Phoenix at this point, so nobody's worried too much. Third quarter, we really want to see Nate take over some. Look at the drive here, but he kicks it off to Vladimir, who goes up backwards. Who want to say reverse? I know y'all going to say it. I know y'all at this point. And speaking of knowing people, I don't know that Dragic can go to the hole like that. Vlad set him to pick. He went all the way to the basket and converted. And look at this. Defensive rebound, long outlet pass, and Dragic says twice. Somebody want to play now that they lost their damn job. Go figure. If that kid was playing like that, we wouldn't even need Nate. I still would rather have Nate, but you get the point. So now you get a chance. We've seen Scola throw it to Vladimir. Now Vlad is throwing it to Scola. I'm telling you, man, Phoenix is going to be all right, especially when Beasley come back. When Beasley come back, it's going to be a beast. So I know you guys are probably wondering, we don't have much longer before NBA 2K14 comes out. And you want to know what's going on with TBR. Will it be back? I'm going to let you guys determine that. If you guys want to see, wait a minute, you see that foul right there? They trying to take my boy out, yo. But yeah, if you guys want to see it back, I enjoy playing it because I'm not, you know, when I play as Spade, I got to go in. But playing as Vladimir, it's kind of cool. I take 6 or 7 shots a game, get some rebounds, some block shots, and it's a wrap. That's all the team needs me to do. So if you guys want to see it back, I want to see it back. But if not, I'm not going to beg you because it's a lot of great games. Grand Theft Auto is coming out. You know I want to get that. So my free time will be, you know, very few and far between. It won't be a lot of free time. So I'm going to leave that up to you guys. But let me get back to the game, though. Look at Vladimir in the paint calling for it. And the three is taken with a hand in the face and it still drains. And this is Phoenix Suns ball. You got to live by the three or die by the three. And oh, look at this block, yo. Vladimir got the paint on lock. You got to get permission. You got to say, Vladimir, can I come to the paint? He going to say no, but you got to ask. Getting the board here, kicking it up to Nate. And we haven't seen much from Nate Robinson. He didn't really shoot great this game. You know, he'll find his rhythm. We're not worried about it. He'll find his rhythm. In the meantime, he finds Vladimir in the paint. Vladimir finishes that. I believe that was with the left hand. And look at this play here, yo. Shannon Brown gives it up to Nate. And wow, Nate with the fadeaway? Do the fadeaway. Fadeaway three-pointers, yo. The big pick right here. They trying to come back with a fadeaway of their own, but they don't have Nate the Great. So it's like a minute and some change left in the fourth. It's pretty safe to say Phoenix is going to win this game unless they make some horrible mistake. But they go into, I don't know what was going on right here. Nobody wanted to score. Vlad passed it out. I really felt like Shannon Brown had a shot. It took a whole lot of time, but at the end of the day, they found Vladimir. Vladimir got it to go. That's all that matters, as long as they get points. That's not exactly what we drew up on the playbook, but yeah, we get points. So the game is over at this point. You see the putback right there. I don't know why we're going to show anything else, but they throw it at the basket for the heave-ho. They can't get it. And finally, we get a win for Nate Robinson. Yay! So that's all I got for this, folks. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll catch you on the next one. I'm out to the end, though. Peace. Let's go. If you let people tell you can't do things and you believe in that, hey, cut that out, man, for real. Cut this up. Put it on repeat. We supposed to be the losers, but we winning though. They used to laugh at us, now we grinning though. They used to tell me never in my lifetime. I guess they wasn't in their right mind. Underdog. I ain't have a lot of shit back in my younger days. Had my daddy's temper, hidden up under my mama's ways. So I got laughed at, looked over, stepped on. But never did I quit, I kept on. Was brought up in the church but had a little sinner in me. Labeled as a loser but I had a lot of winner in me. Bitter with a cold heart, I had the winter.
Excellent performance in tonight's game. In case you hadn't heard, you set your career high in points. How did it feel to be on such a roll on offense?
First of all, why you yelling, man? We sitting in this room. I'm right here by you. You ain't got to yell at me. Yeah, I got my career high, nothing too major. You know, I got the homie right here to my right, Nate the Great. We're going to do big things, man. I built the base of customers. The quiet dude. Look at me now. The shy dude. Y'all can't hold me down. And it's a bunch of others doing the same. Bitch, we like a gang and I'm running things. The underdog.